7 signs a woman hasn't had sex for a long time. Sometimes going without sex for a while is intentional, and sometimes we're so caught up in the rest of our lives that we hardly notice we aren't having any. When it comes to sex, there's really nothing worse than going through a dry spell. Sure, there are ways to take care of your needs on your own, but anyone who's had sex knows that playing with yourself pales in comparison to the real thing. However, the negative effects of involuntary celibacy might be even worse than you might think. Not having sex can actually wreak havoc on your body in a number of ways. You'd be surprised by how many downsides there are to going through a dry spell. This is especially true with women, who tend to suffer a bit more mentally than men. Here are just a few signs that a woman hasn't had sex in a while, as well as some reasons her libido might be declining. Do remember to subscribe if you are yet to do so. Do give a thumbs up, leave a comment, share with friends and loved ones so they also benefit as you are about to. Now, 7 signs a woman hasn't had sex for a long time. 1. Less sociable. This is just another ironic factor of not having sex. In order to break a dry spell, you need to be willing to interact with other people, but not having sex can actually make you more introverted. It's just one of the many challenges that come with a dormant sex life. 2. More forgetful. Not having sex can actually affect your memory and your ability to remember things. When you haven't had sex for a long time, it can dominate your thoughts. As a result, you're less likely to focus on and remember things pertaining to other aspects of your life. 3. Lack of sleep. Not having sex for a long time can make one's brain race constantly. When your brain is constantly racing, it can make it difficult to focus on certain tasks, including sleep. Studies have also shown that having sex can make you fall asleep faster. A lack of sleep can also impact your libido, which can contribute to a downward spiral. It's ironic that thinking about sex can make you less likely to have sex, but that's just how things work. 4. Lowered self-esteem. When you don't have sex for a long time, your self-esteem can take a major hit. This is especially true if you've recently gone through a period where you've been having sex on a regular basis. A dry spell can make you question your self-worth, as you might feel like you're unattractive or unworthy. 5. Always sick. It might sound crazy, but not having sex can actually increase the chances of you getting sick and can potentially take years off of your life. The reason is actually related to the lack of sleep. If you don't sleep well, you increase your risk of contracting an illness. Studies have also shown that people who have sex regularly live longer on average. 6. Aging. Not having sex for a long time can be stressful, and stress can lead to an increase in age. You also lose your libido as you get older, resulting in yet another ironic twist. It seems like there are far too many pitfalls of not having sex, so here's to hoping your sex life is a healthy one. 7. Flabby. This doesn't necessarily affect everyone if you exercise regularly, but if you don't regularly exercise, a lack of sex can make you gain weight. The average person burns 100 calories during sex, which might not sound like much, but it certainly adds up over time. Exercise will help combat some of the other symptoms on this list, so it's important to keep that in mind. That would be all for now. Thank you for watching and staying to the very end. See you next time. Until then, remain blessed.